What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz. It's a Monday. Great weekend. Hope everybody had a good one, but I know it's Monday. So let's start it off right. Let's start it off with your 5-minute daily Buckeye Blitz. Let's get blitzed. All right. Today is landscaping day here in the condo complex. So if you hear the rumbles of lawnmowers, just dudes on mowers doing what they do. All right. So let's get into this Buckeye defense from Saturday night. Yesterday on Sunday, we talked about the offense quite a bit. I was up late last night recording our TBC weekly show with Jeff and Sean, and we did our YouTube live. It was hitting, had people asking some great questions, some great comments. Really appreciate everybody that joined us. So let's get into this Buckeye defense from Saturday. Domination, is that a good word? That's probably a good place to start, right? I mean, they held Badgers. They actually held them to 27 minutes of time of possession. So they took the Badgers' plan to milk the clock, run the ball, and cut it off at the head. No go. We held them under 300 yards, and the bulk of those yards were chewed up in the fourth quarter against the twos and the threes. This Wisconsin team, they're so limited by their quarterback play. It's sad. I don't know why a quarterback recruit in high school right now would even consider ever going there. I don't know why Graham Mertz did as a high 4-star. Why? They do not develop talent. They do not develop quarterbacks. They develop O-linemen and running backs. That's it. And they don't even have any good receivers right now, which they used to have one or two a year, So, again, Graham Mertz with the interception early in the first quarter, flips it over. T-Mac picks it off, flips the field, gets it inside the red zone. Buckeyes convert, and it's downhill from there. It's just a fucking big snowball rolling downhill. And Graham Mertz, this guy, what did he throw for? 94 yards, 11 of 20, 94 yards. Did have a touchdown pass. Good job out of you. Not really. Braylon Allen, 165 on the ground, but that was a 75-yard carry where the defense was mostly twos and threes in there, and he broke off a big one. Guys had kind of mailed it in at that point, so no credit for that. In my opinion, they held him under 100 yards on the game. You can have your fucking 75. It looks great. And nobody else did anything. Ches Malusi, 13 yards on 4 carries. Receiving, nobody. Skylar Bell, 4 catches, 55 yards. That's it. I mean, this defense is just playing really well. Tommy Eichenberg had a hell of a game. I got him down for tackles, 11 tackles, 1 missed tackle, and Josh Proctor 6. Proctor played pretty much all of the game. He and Eichenberg had 53 snaps. Hickman leading the way with 54 snaps. Jair Brown, 52 snaps. That's the other thing I want to point out. We are without our top 3 corners, and Wisconsin either couldn't take advantage or wouldn't take advantage. I don't know what it is. I think it's the quarterback limitations, like I said off the top, but you got a true freshman and a redshirt freshman starting at corner. Jordan Hancock not available, so we're without Burke due to injury. Cam Brown, I assume injury, and Jordan Hancock, serious injury. And you cannot take advantage as a Wisconsin team. That's pathetic. And I don't know how you possibly could say they're the best team in the West at this point. No way. They're going to get crushed by the East. Proctor, 6 tackles, did have 1 miss, but he played, like I said, the bulk of the game. J.K. Johnson, 51 snaps, like that. These reps that these guys are getting, especially the young corners, are going to pay dividends down the road, especially if we lose one of our starting corners for any long period of time. Tanner McAllister with the pick. I believe Jack Sawyer should have got credit with the sack on Mertz, but Eichenberg also got a hit on him. And who else here had pressures? Zach Harrison quietly with 3 pressures. Nobody really talks about or gives him credit for some of the production he's creating. JT had 2 pressures, 1 hit and 1 hurry. Tron Vincent getting in there with 2 hurries. So a lot of hurries on this Buckeye defense. Jack Sawyer, Proctor got in there once. So a lot of production, and it's spread around. I love it. The corners, targets. Check out these numbers. Jair Brown targeted 5 times, 2 completions for 14 yards. BFD. J.K. Johnson, 4 targets, 2 completions, 41 yards. Okay, little bit of a 20-yard average there. Don't want that. Tanner McAllister, 2 completions on 4 targets for 12 yards. No big deal. So, and Proctor had 1 completion on 2 targets for 10 yards. Again, these corners played outstanding. I love it, and it's gonna help us out down the road if Burke is out for an extended period. Fortunately, we got Rutgers coming in, and then we can take a couple of weeks off probably with these injuries and stuff in the secondary. So. Just wanted to finish up with a couple of national statistics where we rank as a defense right now. Opponent points per game. Ohio State is 16th in the country, allowing 16 points per game. That's awesome. Staying in that top 20 is perfect. That's where we need to live on defense in all categories, in my opinion. We don't need to be top 5. That'd be great. But in order to win a championship, you don't need to be top 5. So 16th in points per game. In yards per game, we're allowing 283. That's 12th in the country. Very good. That's still top 20. We'll take it. Yards per play, we are 21st at 4.6. So opponent yards per play, we're allowing 4.6. Need to bump that down in the 4.3, 4.0 range. To compare, Alabama's like 3.2 at number 1, Iowa's 3.7, Michigan 3.7, Minnesota 3.9, kind of surprisingly. So we gotta lower that a little bit in the yards per play. But again, a lot of these yards are in garbage time, like with Wisconsin. So I love the direction the defense is going. Let's keep it rolling, and we're on to Rutgers. So that's all I got for you today. As I promised, we will be doing a recruiting show this week. So stay tuned, keep it locked here, and I'll get that out to you probably Wednesday. Wait, I could do it Tuesday. How about Tuesday? How's that sound? All right. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.